देवेंद्र गंगाधरराव फडणवीस
All right, let's start with the big story that we're tracking in Wion. There's never a dull day in politics, but today the political drama is in the courtyard of the Supreme Court. The action has now shifted, of course, to New Delhi, where the Supreme Court is hearing the Shiv Sena, the NCP and the Congress's petition against government formation in the state of Maharashtra. Now, the lawyers of the three parties have called for an immediate floor test, while the defense has said that there is no need for a hearing, as the government has been formed as per the legal process. Remember, the tripartite alliance had filed a writ petition against the arbitrary actions, what they described as the arbitrary actions and the unfairness of the conduct of the governor in the apex court. This in a surprise move where BJP's Devendra Fadnavis and the Nationalist Congress Party's Ajit Pawar had been sworn in as the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister of the state, after the President's rule was rescinded at, believe it or not, 5:37 a.m. yesterday morning. However, until Friday night, the talk was that it was to be Shiv Sena's chief, the man you're looking at on your screens, Uddhav Thackeray, who was to be sworn in as the Chief Minister. But something was quite clearly brewing in the background. And now the newly formed government has to prove its majority on the floor of the State Assembly. And according to reports, the governor reportedly has set a deadline of the 30th of November. The political stability still appears to be miles away amidst fears, the least of which is that Ajit Pawar may actually not have the numbers to prop up a BJP government. So let's roll back time a little bit to follow what has happened so far in this saga of Maharashtra politics since the assembly election results were declared on the 24th of October, and BJP, of course, had clearly emerged as the single largest party with 105 seats. Now, the BJP and the Shiv Sena had fought and won the state elections in an alliance, but when it came to government formation, they had a fallout over the sharing of the Chief Minister's post. Shiv Sena insisted that Amit Shah, before the polls, had promised them a 50-50 formula, something which Amit Shah remained silent upon, but Devendra Fadnavis quite clearly denied. Following which, there were attempts that were made by the Shiv Sena, the NCP and the Congress to try out every permutation and combination, but because it was taking a bit of time, the governor recommended President's rule for the state, which was promptly employed. But even after the imposition of President's rule, there were these talks between the Shiv Sena, the Congress and the NCP, and eventually a consensus emerged by Friday evening that there will be a government led by the Shiv Sena with Uddhav Thackeray as the Chief Minister and the Congress and the NCP getting a Deputy Chief Minister each. And that is how Friday evening ended. But then wake up Saturday morning, and what happened was something that took everyone by surprise. Devendra Fadnavis was sworn in as the Chief Minister, and the person who was supporting him was Ajit Pawar, who was, very interestingly, was sworn in as the Deputy Chief Minister of the state in what was described as an overnight coup. And also there was the support of independent and smaller parties that was claimed by the BJP as well. And the governor very promptly swore Devendra Fadnavis as the Chief Minister. And what is also interesting is that the centre reportedly invoked rule number 12 of the Transaction of Business Rules 1961 that empowers the centre to revoke the proclamation of President's rule in Maharashtra without, and this is where it gets interesting, without the prior approval of the Union Cabinet. On the 12th of November, when the President's rule was imposed, the Union Cabinet, headed by Prime Minister Modi, had met on an urgent basis, minutes before the Prime Minister was to leave for Brazil to attend the BRICS summit to approve the central rule. But on Saturday, the Cabinet did not meet to revoke the proclamation of the President's rule, and the government, interestingly, used its power under this special rule technicality to rescind President's rule and swear in Devendra Fadnavis as the man with the majority.